Hello everybody, this is Kopaka, continuing with my Phantoka reviews, and this camcorder is about to run out of battery. And Phoenix just called. But anyways, here we have set number 8685, Kopaka, and set number 8945, Solek. Pohatu. I just recorded the Pohatu segment. Okay. Kopaka is the Toa of ice, and his color palette of gray, black, white, and silver, and red, I guess, kind of fits that. He has the Akaku Nuva, the mask of X-ray vision, and with the little laser here, kind of fits that. Weird thing here is that normally, well, for every Akaku, Pohatu has one eye open and the other eye blocked off by this weird mechanism thingamabob. But that's normally on the left side. Now it's on the right side. But anyways, okay, I have something to confess. When I was remaking all my old Phantoka sets, I came across this piece with a gunmetal chest piece on it. And I could not find a regular gray chest piece. So, if Kopaka is supposed to have a gunmetal chest piece, great, perfect, I'm out of a clear. If that's even a term, I don't know. If it's not, and it is a regular gray chest piece, hate on me all you want, I don't actually have a gray chest piece, I just have a gunmetal chest piece. So, yeah, let us carry on. Oh, and Solek. So, Kopaka. Unlike Pohatu, who flies with helicopter blades that are also his weapons, Kopaka has wings. Wings. Also, con. Red pins, blue pins. Just had to point that out. And his weapon is the Mighty Sky Blaster with a bayonet. And I don't like this at all. I find it stupid and terribly hard to pose. Like, this is basically like one of few poses you can have him in right here, holding the thing up. If he's going to like stab someone with a bayonet, you have to have him like with it like this. Let me just adjust myself. Just kind of goes like So yeah. Kopaka's a bit weird, and also that makes him top heavy. But Kopaka was also the first Toa I ever owned, and the second set I ever owned. Like, second Bionicle set of all time. So, interesting little factoid there, and there's Solek again. But, that's enough of cons. I think that's oh, well, gunmetal. If it is true, and, like, the gunmetal is not an anomaly, then that's a con. It breaks the color scheme. I don't know why it's there and not gray. But pros. The bayonet definitely looks cool and doesn't have, like, the range of a microbe. He has big feet, and I've always said he's top heavy. If you have him, like, sort of squat like that, he's not too top heavy. I love the wings. Absolutely love the wings. Make them look really cool, and you can move them. Don't know why you would want to. I just keep mine like this, and I'm jostling the camera, but you can move them. That's all fine and dandy. Also, don't try balancing him on a non-flat surface, like the rest of my bed here. Just don't try it. What else? He looks very well armored, and he has a lot more white than Pohatu has orange. So those are some pros. Doesn't have as much white as he could, but because most of it's covered up by that gunmetal chest piece and Mighty Sky Blaster, but it's no biggie. Functions. Kopaka only has one, being his Mighty Sky Blaster. As with Pohatu, take your index finger, turn this little lever, and it will fly. I don't know if you even caught that. Yeah, this is one of my deck cannonballs, by the way. That is the only color I think they come in. I have seen my deck Sky Blasters with silver thingy-bobs there. Also, sorry for the blurriness. It's just how my camcorder is. But yeah, no different colored cannonballs like Zamor spheres. Kind of a shame, but. And I guess that's it for Pohatu. I said Pohatu again. Kopaka. I guess that's it for Kopaka. Also, I like the laser, but I think I already said that. And yeah. Oh. And you can sort of get rid of his. Got him stuck on the camcorder. Tripod thing. You can sort of get rid of his posability issue by detaching his hand. And it can go like that, but meh. I prefer to keep it like the instructions said. Even though that's not the the picture on like the back of the instructions where it shows all of the Toa. Let me show you. It's never weird anomaly. Let me see if I can get it not blurry. Let's see if this works. Sorta. Either way, you can't really see it, but it shows his hand like sort of like melding into the Midex Sky Blaster, as if he's holding it not like that, but like that. And it's strange, and I don't like it that way. And I got him stuck on the tripod. Got him struck on the tripod again. I really cannot talk. But let's look at Solek here. Let's get Kopaka out of the way. Almost I said Pohatu. I really don't deserve to live anymore. So we're Solek. Like the eyepiece, I said. He wears a Nalakaku, I think it's called. I'm not too big into the Bionicle story. I'm really not. I find it kind of confusing. Tell me in the comments why the heck Gorast killed Icarax and Krika. Please. I really want to know. But he has these katana knife-ish pieces. I like them. They look very biomechanical. He has these bulky-ish limbs. Jetpack, just like Photok. He has one of the more sleeker torsos. Yeah. And like Photok, he is 14 pieces. Mask, head, torso, limbs, arms, feet, weapons, and jetpack. He looks pretty good. Now we shall look at the quote-unquote combination model. I mean, I guess it is a combination model. It's literally just doing this with Solek, clipping him onto the back of not Pohatu, and there you go. Just pose him a bit. Now, what I really like about this is that, surprisingly, it does not fall over backwards. I thought it would. I honestly thought it would, and it doesn't. And I love that. Kopaka really has surprising stability on a flat surface, and surprising non-stability on a non-flat surface. Yeah! But enough of that. Okay, that might have been the problem. I moved the foot a bit, but whatever. Instability aside, I really like that he's stable in the combination model. He looks good with Photok on his back. Solek on his back. I literally recorded a Pohatu review like 2 minutes ago. Don't blame me. That's about it. And they can fly too, as I stated. Kopaka has the wings. Photok has the jetpack. Here we go. And yeah, they can sort of fly like that. On Pohatu, I mentioned how having Photok on his back really helps because he acts as like an extra set of arms. Here it really helps because Kopaka just has like the crappy little bayonet. That's all you have. Not even like he doesn't have a spear. He has a crappy bayonet. But I digress. And surprisingly, the connector piece actually stayed in. Sometimes it actually comes off. And I mentioned how it like rips off Pohatu's back armor. It does not do that on Kopaka because he has this armor piece. It was released somewhere. I don't remember where. And so yeah, that's Kopaka and my old buddy Solek, aka not Pohatu and not Photok. So my final rating. Kopaka, I give him the same as Pohatu, an 8 out of 10. Even though Kopaka, I kind of said 7.5 out of 10, but whatever. Because he looks really good, but he has the red pins and the blue pins on his back, and he has limited posability, and he can fall over very easily. Solek, I think I'm probably going to save this for all the av-matoran. 10 out of 10 as far as 14 pieces go. And I also really like Kopaka's wings and lasers, aka lightsabers. And should you buy it? Like I said, they can go for a lot more money than they used to back in the day. But if you're watching this from the future and you can just go back to 2008, sure, go ahead, spend the $20 or how much they were, like $10, I don't know. Icarax was $20, but he was a big set. So, 15, 10, I don't know. If you can find one for a cheap price, go ahead, buy it. Soleks go for roughly like $10, but I've seen them go up to like $50, seriously, it's ridiculous. And yeah. It's been the Sign Crocomire, reviewing Kopaka and Solek, and not Pohatu, and not Photok.